Maite.
Bailey. Charlotte. Linda.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Kirsten, and today I'm here to talk to you about my informative speech in 1608. So I want to start off with a fun fact, and as you can see, it is a job growth for dancers and choreographers, and it starts from 2014 and it continues to grow on until 2024. And this excites me to no end just because I know that there is an increase for dancers and choreographers, and it's going to be like a great opportunity, and it motivates me to want to be better and grow more in the dance field. But specifically, I want to talk about today is, and I want to inform you guys with just some statistics for dancing and what it takes to be a dancer and or choreographer. So, to move forward, what is a dancer and a choreographer? I'm sure you guys have your own specific ideas of what it is, but I'm just going to break it down for you. So pretty much a dancer or a choreographer is someone who uses dance performance as a way to tell a story or express ideas through the art of dance. And pretty much the dance environment, most work through schools, but it's not required. But a lot of them have been offered jobs or dance through performing art companies, and that's how they get their experience. The education, like I said, you don't really have to go to school, but as long as you get some form of training is necessary. Now the job outlook, it's expected to grow from BLS.gov. It is expected to grow 5% from now until 2024, which is just about average time for any sort of growth for any companies or any sort of jobs. But along with that, the competition will increase just because it is going to be a growing field. And the opportunities, mostly you'll get your opportunities with churches, with companies, with just different people who obviously want to either collaborate with you and learn new dances or learn new ideas and express that. But pretty much it's going to be a lot of networking, and that's how you're going to jump from job to job, is just by meeting new people. And as you meet new people, you meet higher up executives and all that stuff. So moving on, what skills are generally required of a dancer and or choreographer? And this is data provided by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So here's some graphs of the distribution of dancers and choreographers. Just an overview, this is what it takes. As far as on the right, you'll see it's required of all different types of science, math, writing, active listening, negotiating, all of those different skills to have. So just to break it down, these are the top 8 skills to have to be a dancer and or choreographer. So 1, you'll have to have coordination. 2, active listening. 3, monitoring. Critical thinking, reading, comprehension. Time management is huge. Judgment and decision making, and complex problem solving. Obviously, as a dancer and or choreographer, you need all of these things in order to improve on your project. So the next thing I'd like to talk about is the pay. Now, this is the yearly wage for dancers and choreographers, and this is also provided with us by datausa.com. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of dancers don't do it for the money. I mean, as you get higher up and you have more experience with different people, you'll be able to make the bigger bucks. But as far as the lower scale of just teaching in dance studios and just kind of going from job to job while working with and meeting new people, you're going to be on a lower salary pay, if not get paid at all. That's very common in the dance history too. So I also want to share with you the highest paying dancing states. So number 1 being New York, number 2 Massachusetts, and number 3 California. So these 3 areas are probably one of the greatest places to move to, just with networking and all that, and getting to go into new positions and meeting new people and just having that experience. The cost and the time, so the whole cost of a dancing career is $120,000, and that's in over a 15-year period. So it's not really that. It's going to cost you a lot of money to become a dancer, and it's also going to become an 8 to 10 year period to become a dancer as well. So it's not just something that happens overnight. It's something that you need to, actively pursue and be involved in. But just a little recap. We talked about what it is, what a dancer is, what the pay is for a dancer and a choreographer, and the time and the cost for a dancer. So I will end with this. You won't always get what you want. We don't always get the role we want or get to go on point and get that job. We don't always get to make the money we want, and we don't get to have the companies, yada, yada, yada. But the faster that we accept this, the faster we can get on with being brilliant. And we'll never be 100% sure it will work, but we can always be 100% sure that doing nothing won't work. So thank you so much for listening.
And Bailey.
Maite.
I'm Anthony. Sorry about that, Maya. Sorry.
Charlotte.
Linda.